In today's video, I'm going to be deep cleaning my laundry room. This video starts off my deep cleaning series that I'm going to be doing on Fridays over the next couple of weeks to get me set up and prepared for the holidays, as we do a lot of hosting here at our house. To start, I'm going to show you all of the dirt that I have to clean up. Most of this is actually my dog's hair. I have a black lab and it sheds like crazy, so it gets everywhere, and as we all know, laundry rooms get very dusty as it is. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you have not yet. And stay to the end. I'll be sharing a delicious fall soup recipe. I'm starting out by vacuuming. I'm going to try to vacuum up as much of the dog hair as I can, and then I'll go in and scrub down all of these surfaces. Our washer and dryer machine are rather old. We've had them for probably 9 years at this point. We actually got them at a Sears Scratch and Dent. I don't even think that store is open anymore, but it was awesome. We got a great deal on it. We got it right when we had first been married, so we didn't really have much money to spend, and we've tried our best to take very good care of these machines, which just goes to show you, as they say, if you take care of something, it will last. I hope you are all having a really great week. My week has been super nice. The weather has been very dreary, but my week has been going really well. I cannot believe it is already heading into the end of October. These months go by so fast, especially these last 3 months of the year with all of the holidays, which is why I figured I would do a deep cleaning series to get myself prepped and ready for hosting for the holidays. We do normally host Thanksgiving at our house and Christmas. It's really fun, and we really enjoy having a space that we can have our whole family together. Leave a comment down below what you are most looking forward to during this holiday season. I hope this video gives you tons of cleaning motivation and motivates you to start deep cleaning those areas that we oftentimes neglect or put off till the very last minutes, as these things take us a little bit more time and are usually pretty gross and grimy, especially if we don't keep up with them. So I just wiped down the surfaces with a multi-surface cleaner. Now I'm going to be using this vinegar inside the washing machine. I just pour a bunch in. I'm sure there is an exact measurement of how much you should use, but I just eyeball it. And I will run an empty cycle with the vinegar so that the vinegar can get in and clean out the washing machine. We have this tiered rolling cart here on the side next to the washing machine that holds all of my laundry supplies. I got this off of Amazon. There's many different types, many different colors, all kinds of styles. You'll be able to find one if you are looking for something like this. It does get super dusty being here in the laundry room, so I'm going to do the same thing, vacuum it, and then wipe down all the surfaces. I'm vacuuming it first, as I've said before, because of my dog's hair. I want to try to suck up as much of that as I can before I use a multi-surface spray and microfiber cloth to clean the rest of it. This laundry room has been such a great space for us. It's done its job of holding our washer and dryer machine, and we also had a little bit of space here to put, I have 2 baskets that I put dirty towels and dirty clothes in, so we don't have to keep those in our room. I do have a dirty clothes basket in my son's room for all of his stuff to keep separate. And then we did get this like rack that has wheels we can move around to hang some of our clothes that I don't want to put in the dryer. I do hope to be able to redo this room. I'd love to paint it. It is exactly the way that we came into the house. We moved into our house almost 5 years ago, but I would love to paint it. So leave a comment down below what color you think would look nice. I think something fun would be great because it's a laundry room. It's already kind of a boring utility room, nothing really exciting, and it's out of the way, so most people don't even see it. But I think it would be really fun to paint it some kind of fun color. Above the washer and dryer is one of those standard wire shelves. We do have some random stuff up there. My husband keeps a lot of stuff up there. I keep my basket of microfiber towels up there, the clean ones. Other than that, we don't usually use that shelf very often because it is pretty high and I am rather short. So it's hard for me to reach up there, which is why I wanted to get this cart that I can keep majority of my stuff here. It's easy access, out of the way. I think it looks really cute. I love this teal color and functions really well for what I need it to do. Now I'm just going to remove everything from this room so that I can work on these floors. I need to vacuum, dust, mop, and clean them. They are in desperate need of a deep cleaning. Now I'm just getting in here with a multi-purpose cleaner and a microfiber cloth to scrub down the baseboards and the corner here and get up all this dust and dirt. It was pretty hard to figure out an angle to get this room. It's not a very good big room, so I don't have many places to put my tripod. So I apologize if the angle is a little strange, and the bedroom that you can see is our guest room. My dog is 100% certain that is her room, as you saw her dog bone on the floor, and she insists on swirling up the blankets no matter how many times I make that bed. It really is incredible how much dust collects in a laundry room. You wouldn't think it'd get too dirty because all you're doing is putting your clothes in the washing machine and in the dryer, but somehow all this dust collects all over this room. Even this door was covered in dust. So I'm just taking my time. I'm using a Swiffer duster to dust off this door as well while I clean the rest of this room. I think it is so important for us moms to take our time and clean our houses really well. This is the place that our kids are going to come home to after their days at school, and so much happens during a day at school that I want for my child to provide him a place where he knows he is loved, cared for. I want him to have some place that's clean and put together so he can really relax after his days at school, because who knows what happens. Kids are not always the nicest. He, I'm sure, has to or will have to, as he gets older, navigate his own feelings and other kids' feelings and perspectives on life, and that can be really hard as a child. So I hope that I am able also to motivate you to be able to provide in your homes clean, safe, loving environments so your kids will love to be home with you and know that they are supported, loved, and taken care of. I was just about to put everything back in the room, get it put back together with all of its supplies, when I remembered I did not wipe down the dryer. There was clothes in the dryer when I first started recording, so I wanted to let that go before I cleaned down the dryer. So I'm just gonna start by wiping off the front. There was a lot of dust and it looked like some of the laundry detergent had dripped on this as well, so I'm just cleaning this down really well, and then I will clean down the rest of it. Whenever we get around to redoing this room, I hope to put in a hanging drying rack that is permanent. This has worked out really well for the time being and as long as we have had it, but oftentimes the bars at the bottom come undone, so the whole thing collapses. So I'm constantly fixing that, and as you can see, it is very wobbly and can only hold so much, otherwise it does just kind of fall down. It's worked for what we needed it for, but I do hope to redo this room and put in something more permanent. Now I'm going to clean out the dryer vent. I know this is normally the most satisfying part of everyone's cleaning, but my dryer vent is very frustrating. It always holds these little dust pieces and is pretty hard to clean and hard to keep up with, I think, because it is so long. And like I said, this dryer is older, so that's probably why. So I'm just going to do the best I can, clean this off, and then vacuum inside as well. Now to cook dinner, I'm making a wild rice vegetable soup. This is perfect for a cozy fall night. Here are all the ingredients you'll need for this recipe. I will leave it in the description box below. I'm peeling the sweet potato and I will cut it up. I'm also going to cut up the other vegetables that are in this soup. They are carrots, celery, mushroom, and kale. I try once a week to make a meatless meal, so I know we are getting a full meal of vegetables, as sometimes it can feel a little hard to get the vegetables in, but I try my best to make sure to pick recipes that are loaded with vegetables because they are so good for you. I grew up watching the Food Network, and my favorite person to watch was Giada De Laurentiis. I've heard from some people that they didn't really like watching her because she did so much of the food prep where she chopped and everything like I'm doing here, but I think that honestly was my favorite part. I loved watching her prep all the food. I could watch somebody cut vegetables all day long, and it is my favorite part of cooking, is getting everything prepped and ready to go. I will be the prepper any day and be so happy if my husband could do the rest of the cooking and I'll just prep everything for him. Leave a comment down below what your most enjoyed part of cooking is. I added the onion into a pan with olive oil. I'm gonna let that cook till it's translucent. I didn't film myself cutting the onion because I am a terrible onion cutter. I don't like cutting onions, and I don't think you guys want to watch me cut onions because it's pretty challenging. Now I'm going to prep the kale, just get all the leafy green off the stem and get that washed and ready. I'm adding the garlic in with the onion to cook down for a little bit, and then I'll add in all the other ingredients. This is what it looks like so far with all the vegetables, the rice, and the chicken stock. Now I'm just gonna put a lid on it and let it simmer. Now I'm adding the kale and the coconut milk, and this will finish the soup. Here's what the soup looks completed. I left the recipe in the description box below if you are interested in trying it out. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you have not yet. I also would love to meet you, so leave a comment down below introducing yourself. I post new videos every Tuesday and Friday. For the next couple of weeks, I will be posting a new deep cleaning video for my deep cleaning series, so I hope you stick around for that. Have a great weekend.